Welcome to Convergence Episode 7 on People for People Radio. Find out how the personal is political as we explore the politics here on Earth, the exopolitics of our galaxy, and how these intersect with spiritual transformation through my unique perspective. Today is our final exploration of the realm of exopolitics. If you have not joined me for parts 1, 2, and 3 of the Intergalactic Resettlement Program, check out the archives here on People for People Radio or my YouTube playlist to find all the episodes of Convergence. And thank you for joining me. Today, I will talk more about the details of what is necessary for making positive ET contact and introduce you to the Alien Implant Removal process and the Quantum Health Transformation course materials. So let's start off with how to prepare for contact. In Convergence Episode 6, I asserted that contact has begun and disclosure has already happened. Earth is under quarantine until we humans evolve to the level of maturity that will ensure that we will make positive contributions to the ecology of the universe. We need to take back our power and evolve, which will make room for resettlement options. ET has given me the download of the Quantum Health Transformation Program, and I used it myself for recovery. Quantum Health Transformation will assist you to become healthier, smarter, more spiritually and technologically in alignment with our intergalactic brothers and sisters, should we decide to connect with them. But even if you just want to improve your life and raise your spiritual vibration, this course will help. Now it is updated and available for free for everyone who has access to the internet. Check out the complete program from my website, www.karenholtonhealthcoach.com. Contact stems from intention. We must accept that we are not at the top of the heap evolution-wise when it comes to humanoids. We must try to step outside of the construct and stop thinking in human terms. ETs are free people, and they've been free for thousands of years, maybe even more. Their thinking, culture, health, and ways of being are free from artificial constructs. Our norms of war, poverty, crime, and illness would be very disturbing to them and foreign. This is why they are not going to swoop in here and rescue us. We have to overcome the infection of our dysfunctional beliefs and thinking. We must evolve to the point where we can connect with ET through universal consciousness. They are not religious, but they are very spiritual beings. They will come as a response to an extinction level event, but will only take those of us who qualify, have useful skills, and have elevated ourselves to a higher understanding of reality. This is part of the resettlement program. Humans who have done the personal work so they can hold sufficient frequency are the ones who will be taken. And as an act of mercy, they will also take our loved ones, which the qualified individual holds dear. They would never take those who are psychopathic, sociopathic, or who would spread the infection of our dysfunctional ways of thinking and being onto other worlds, or even onto the big ships. This would damage the ecology of the omniverse. For personal contact, consider learning more about the CE5 protocols. CE5 is human-initiated contact with ET. To establish personal intergalactic communication, learn to listen to the outmost reaches of the mind. It's kind of like peripheral vision, but it's peripheral awareness. Learn to consciously listen mentally. I recommend Dr. Stephen Greer's CE5 movement. To make contact, learn from Dr. Stephen Greer's CE5 protocols. Decalcify your pineal gland. Detoxify your body and mind, and sincerely reach out on your own. The spiritual approach to ET contact. Coming, coming is the opportunity to join the Intergalactic Resettlement Program for those who prepare, raise our frequency, and care for the body temple, and tap into the love harmonic of the universe. The awakening process is only the beginning of training. Awakening is not the same as ascension. The ascension process is a high spiritual path and can be physically and emotionally uncomfortable, but it is the way to evolution and enlightenment. For those of you who missed previous episodes, this is a good time to tell you about what prepared me for ET contact. So there were several factors that include genetics from intergenerational contact, especially on my mother's side of the family. I've also experienced death-like states and have had near-death experiences. I've altered my lifestyle to allow me to hold the frequency. And of course, I have a sincere desire to elevate myself and assist others to do the same. All of my life experiences made me who I am today. I knew that through all of the suffering that I experienced in my life, that I was being changed on a genetic and etheric level. And all this made me a very useful interdimensional tool. I've been asked to share what I know with this world. I am here to help those who are willing to make the changes necessary to participate in resettlement. We must initiate contact with a sincere desire and be willing to fix our lives and our intergenerational dysfunction and oppression to become a new kind of human being. As we prepare for contact, we are cleaning up our own world. On a higher level of reality, universal issues are being dealt with here on Earth. Why cycle dysfunctional, immature souls through all of the planets when we can do this in the here and now on Earth and keep it contained? Further, there is a reason why universal consciousness is programmed on the love harmonic, because it works. Love is an umbrella of actions which include kindness, mildness, joy, patience, self-control, faith, peace, and goodness. It creates harmonious community. It works. It is functional. Love has nothing to do with church or religion. If I do what is good for only me, it does not work out well. If I do what is good for others only, and I disregard myself, again, it does not work out well. But here's the success formula. When I do what is good for myself and everyone else, now this works. So we must get rid of dichotomous and separation thinking. Think freedom, creativity, and no limits. Excuse me. So I'm going to give you a little bit of history about the Quantum Health Transformation Program. After I started to put the Quantum Health Transformation Program together, I began to understand that it was made available to elevate humans and to prepare us for the ascension process and ET contact. For contact with benevolent beings, we must detoxify body and mind, learn to meditate, and put our intentions clearly out there. We will be contacted when we are ready. Contact is frequency directed. I received this download as a packet all at once. It was a little overwhelming because it's a lot of information. I then had to downstep it from the high abstract into 3D and then into language that everyone could grasp. It took me months to produce the information in universal terms. I also made sure that it was demystified so that it was easy for everyone to understand and was not shrouded in mystery or require arcane knowledge in order to comprehend it. I arranged the data into 9 steps, which are presented in reverse order. Steps 9, 8, and 7 facilitate opening the mind, and it helps us to think on a quantum level so that our awareness can expand. Steps 6, 5, and 4 are about detoxification, external, internal, emotional, and how to detoxify from the social construct. Steps 3, 2, and 1 are for skill building with ascension tools. This online course is absolutely free and shareable. And I'll speak more about the Quantum Health Transformation Program later. As an additional resource, I also offer my own unique brand of orgone generators called Zendome's Orgonite. I was taught by my spiritual guides to do a quantum entanglement process with them, so they form a planetary grid of healing, loving energy when they go out into the world. I was originally led to orgone energy and orgone generators by my spiritual contacts around 2013. I am very sensitive, and I could not handle the EMF, which stands for electromagnetic frequencies, from my computer and other technologies. This is how I got started with orgonite. In short, orgone generators retune and repurpose man-made EMF into healthful, natural frequencies. Man-made EMFs interfere with our DNA and degrade us as human beings. Human-made technologies shut down our etheric and our light bodies and alter our DNA as part of the transhumanist agenda. My guides wanted me to have a lot of specific orgonite, which retunes the harmful EMF into beneficial, natural frequencies for healing, success, and wisdom. I now want to talk a bit about the alien implant remedy. I learned about the alien implant remedy from my recent contact in February 2020, when I was taken back to the big ship to see my friends. I was missing them and my life aboard the big ship, so I asked Bob to facilitate a remote viewing session with me. While I was there, I was educated about how alien implants are affecting the human population. Now, benevolent ETs do not embed humans with implants, but several nefarious groups of ET, interdimensional, and some humans do. All alien implants, which can be etheric, physical, metallic, holographic, or even genetic, also emit an EMF field, which has a deleterious effect on us mentally, physically, and spiritually. The remedy, as suggested to me, was to be energetic. So, with the help of my ET friends, I created the Alien Implant Remedy Kits. Energy healing for energy beings. It's also no harm healing. Let me tell you more about alien implants. According to Wikipedia, in ufology, alien implants is a term used to describe physical objects allegedly placed in someone's body after they have been abducted by aliens. Claimed capabilities of the implants range from telepresence to mind control to biotelemetry. As with UFO subjects in general, the idea of alien implants has seen very little attention from mainstream scientists. Moving away from mainstream sources, we find ample evidence that alien implants and other similar and harmful technologies do indeed exist. And here are several sources. So the following information is from The Aliens and the Scalpel, Scientific Proof of Extraterrestrial Implants in Humans, written by Roger K. Lear. This compelling and intriguing work takes a serious look at the scientific and medical aspects of the alien abduction phenomena. It is a story of not only scientific research, but explains how the author, who started as a consummate scientific skeptic, became thoroughly convinced that humans all over the planet are being tampered with by another intelligence. He also believes that our historical record proves this, and it's been going on for thousands of years. My next example is taken from Casebook, Alien Implants, again by Roger Lear, who's the author, and Whitley Strieber, who was the compiler. Shocking evidence that alien implants are real, as told by the doctor who removed them. Alien implants. the objects are real. The facts are indisputable. But where did they come from? Gathered here in shocking detail is hard evidence the medical community has long denied. Tangible proof that alien implants are real. They cannot be explained by science. They did not come from Earth. And each possesses the unmistakable characteristics of alien origin. In this eye-opening book, Dr. Roger Lehr, a true pioneer in this extraordinary field, documents 8 amazing stories of unknown objects being removed from persons reporting alien abduction. The results are some of the most astonishing finds of any UFO research to date. My third example is Alien Implants, Evidence of UFO Abductions and Encounters, which was written by Jason Martell. Excuse me. Alien implants are a physical object placed in a human body after they have been abducted by aliens. Capabilities of the implants range from telepresence to mind control and biotelemetry, which is for tracking individuals. Dr. Roger Lehr is one of the world's most important leaders in physical evidence research involving the field of ufology. He and his surgical team have performed numerous surgeries on alleged alien abductees, resulting in the removal of distinct objects suspected of being alien implants. Dr. Lehr will discuss some of his latest implant surgeries and the physical evidence born from data received from numerous first-rank laboratories. Dr. Lehr will present a verbal tour through the atomic world, illustrating not only the extraterrestrial nature of the material, but its purposeful design, built by intelligences that have an advanced technology. He will demonstrate how this form of nanotechnology could be used to benefit humankind. Then join John Greenwald Jr., owner and operator of the Black Vault. Mr. Greenwald has amassed the largest privately owned government document database in the world. Since the 1940s, the United States government has been involved with and actively investigating the UFO phenomena. Contrary to what the US government wants you to believe, documentation to this day proves that the UFO phenomenon is very real and remains one of the most top secret topics within the intelligence agencies. My fourth reference is Alien Nanotechnology by Julia Strand. Alien nanotechnology, which is believed to be pieces of evidence embedded into abducted humans by extraterrestrials. There is a documentary called Patient 17, which shows Dr. Roger Lehr's 17th surgical removal of extraterrestrial implants. With more than half the people in this world believing that aliens exist, Dr. Roger Lehr is not alone in his belief. This information has been found and studied through the pieces found in these abductees. Over the past 2 decades, researchers have been exploring the belief that these encounters may in fact be true. During the documentary of Patient 17, Dr. Roger Lehr came to find that the extraterrestrial implant that was inside of his patient was made of a total of 36 elements, which is far greater than any industrial form of article. Dr. Lehr also shared in his documentary how the isotopic ratios of zinc-64 and zinc-66 would indicate that these elements could not have been made possible from elements found here on Earth. Dr. Lehr also was very stringent when it came to sharing his research, which never sits well with the scientific world. I now want to switch over to some evidence of implants of human origin, not necessarily from ET or aliens, and certainly not necessarily implanted during abduction. So my fifth reference is chemtrails and Morgellons. It's worse than you thought. And this is found at www.morgellonsexposed.com. And it reads like this. You want to know why our birds, bees, frogs, and now bats are dying? It's undeniable that we and all life forms are under deliberate chemical and biological nano attack. The DOE and DOD are most likely involved. The chemicals removed by me, found in our air, blood, water, and urine, is providing an enriched environment for the accelerated growth of these synthetic model organisms. This chemical is increasing body and environmental electric capacities, providing the DC current for these synthetic organisms to self-assemble, as the body is electrical first and chemical second. Every living thing on this planet is currently being colonized by these artificial life forms. To what end is not known. The metal particulates which separated in my blood are photographically identical to the metal found in all air samples. This can only mean that our cerebral fluids contain these particles. Ever put metal in the microwave? What do you think happens when you stick a 0.5 watt microwave cell phone next to your 70% water, 30% cholesterol brain, with about 2 to 4% of some type of exotic metal flowing through it? Micro sparks would be a good guess. The article stated that a 200 meter, which is approximately 600-foot range around the base transmitters, to be the most detrimental to any life form. And a little bit more about this is found in Alien Implant Profiles, which is found at energeticsynthesis.com. Implants are used in key areas of the planet to instruct the human nervous system to release life force, energies, also known as chi, and body parts to be given to this network for siphoning and control over the population. Implants are used to override or run programming in your personal biocomputer. Your biocomputer is your physical body. So implants impact your health, your mental state, your emotional state, your ability to access consciousness, and your sense of self. Genetic history plays a part in the type of implant or level of psychic and energetic harassment one receives from these networks. Where you were born will give you clues to your genetic history. Implants identified in this article include Archon genetic engineered entities or suppressor parasites, also known as SPEs, variations of small black shapes, some with attached wiring, chest heart harness, I have trouble saying this word, dodecahedron mind control harness, fleur-de-lis artifacts, distorted DNA seed artifacts, distorted arc codes, Vesica Pisces implant, solar cross, breeder implants, predator implants, sexual energy genetic crasher, reversal polarity, gender splitting, genetic experiments, genital mutilation in the etheric body, etheric semen from astral and etheric rapes in both men and women, genital plugs, which can include the etheric penis plug or lingam in rectum or vagina, burn mark brands like branding cattle, clamps or metal structures blocking organic energies from opening in the energy body and moving up the vertical channel, and even etheric weaponry. So we now move on from here to more about the etheric implants. So my next reference is examples of the characteristics that define negative etheric implants, and this is found at soulhealer.com. So a negative implant is any implant that is put into someone's energy field that gives others an advantage or the recipient a disadvantage, manages that person's thinking, choices, decisions, or behaviors, manages that person's feelings, emotions, or mood, manages that person's intuition or insights, keeps that person aligned to a set of ideas, beliefs, truths, or ideals, makes that person against others' ideas, beliefs, truths, or ideals, forces an alignment to support a group or anyone's agenda or goals, prevents that person from fully and openly using all of their abilities and capabilities, and so on. Basically, if any implant acts to manage, influence, or affect someone as described above, then I myself would label such an implant as negative. Bottom line is that virtually anyone or any type of group with an agenda or a strong stance or a vested interest in achieving an outcome uses implants as well as other means to promote what they want or think is right, while preventing actions or thinking or understandings that they don't want or don't approve of. My next reference is taken from Etheric Emotional Mental Implants, found at www.soulhealer.com. These are implants that are embedded into our interfacing suit. They can influence us as much as the real subtle energy body implants. However, there are some factors with regards to these implant types that you should be aware of. The numbers of these are small compared to the real subtle energy body implants. These implants are huge in size compared to the subtle energy body implants, as these are often very small. It's quite difficult to hide these interfacing suit implants because they are so big. Now, in contrast, the real subtle energetic energy body material implants are very, very small. Our subtle energy body is not only large, so the actual implants are small, but our subtle energy body is very large. And it's also made up of at least 4 different sub-subtle bodies, none of which we are able to directly detect or have described here. The majority of our real subtle energetic energy body and its functioning is actually a mystery. 2 of the sub-energy bodies making up our full energy body we really know nothing about, and 4 energetic sub-bodies have multidimensional characteristics, and all that we know about these aspects of ourselves could be written on the back of a postage stamp, leaving lots of room to spare. An energetic implant seriously impacting you can easily be way smaller than the size of one single physical cell, using physical cells as a comparison. In fact, the average size of an implant would be about the size of a single mitochondria within a cell. In other words, if you scaled up a single cell to the size of a house, you'd probably still have trouble finding something that small. Some more information I found at ascensionglossary.com. Alien implants. Whoever controls the mind controls the body, mind, and soul. Alien implants are used to mind control the masses, to form socially acceptable belief systems, and shape anti-human value systems, which are used to condition humanity to accept spiritual abuse from the negative aliens and to enforce their thought systems of hierarchical enslavement and fear. This is a divide and conquer strategy of the planet and humanity. Since most of humanity has been unable to activate the higher heart complex and connect the 4th DNA strand during adolescence and into adulthood, over the length of time, the chemicals distort patterns in DNA that accumulate miasmatic overlays on core emotional issues and physical imbalances. This is not natural. If a human being cannot activate their heart and access their 4th strand of DNA, they are unable to activate their soul identity. Thus, they are unaware of why they incarnated onto Earth, what their higher purpose is, and cannot connect to or listen to their higher self because they have not activated their higher sensory perceptions and abilities. Alien implants work in the human body similar as the chemical process of geoengineering that is spraying chemtrails into the skies to manipulate or control forces in physical matter. The construction and raw substances used in alien implants are vast and some unknown. They can be made of biological material, synthetic material, etheric substances in the light body, or programmed nanobots known as nanites, which are used in artificial intelligence technologies. Alien implants are a bioengineering technology designed to shape the human body into the mind control submission to agendas, while chemical nanoparticle geoengineering is used to control the weather by harming the ozone layer and create excessive methane gases. In both examples, when the foreign, unnatural, or artificial material is introduced to the natural body, it disrupts the electromagnetic energetic balance and the homeostatic rhythm of the body. Many times it runs a low-level EMF or radio wave signal that is designed to disrupt the human body's natural homeostasis and electromagnetic balance. This puts the body into a hyperimmunity state and or adrenal exhaustion while fighting off the invader. The body develops coping mechanisms to deal with the foreign invader while extreme stress is placed on the central nervous system, brain, and immune system. As with chemtrails, alien implants most generally act as a metallic frequency overload, and exposure to them impacts the overall bodily energies and its auric field. Eventually, this disrupts the body organism, and as a result, parasites, fungi, yeast, and other microorganisms become overgrown and imbalanced in the body. It is important to understand that energetic parasites, this is just one byproduct of alien implants, eventually manifest turning into a variety of physical parasites in the human body. Physical parasites impact all bodily functions, mental body functions, and thought forms, induce emotionally hysterical states, as well as promote disconnection from the inner self and spiritual energies. If the body is heavily implanted and therefore parasitic, anti-parasitic therapy such as cleanses or fasts are highly suggested to regain energetic balance in the homeostatic organism of the entire body, mind, and spirit. If you are new to cleansing, please research to help inform yourself of the phases of cleansing the body and the internal organs to help you to regain energetic balance and energetic health. So next, I have another reference to the ascensionglossary.com, mind control via EMF. Mind control technologies are weapons which use electronic microchip implants, nanotechnologies, microwaves, and or electromagnetic waves to subvert an individual's sense of control over their own thinking, behavior, emotions, or decision-making by attacking the brain and nervous system. The development of these methods and technologies has a long history. Holographic inserts. The dead light matrices also reflect the artificially bent light holographic inserts, which contain the controlled versions of the which contain the controlled versions of the nature of this reality, such as crucifixion implants. And these are also shattering and exploding systematically into the outer fields of the planet. These are false realities, artificial holographic inserts that we have thought were real and then developed mental beliefs that held that specific version of reality and its timelines kept in place. As these false realities are shattered into pieces, for those maintaining energetic balance in this explosive terrain, we can read the signature of those dead light pieces that reflect the nature of its disease and its schism. Holographic inserts work like a software program. So my ET friends told me that physical, etheric, energetic, holographic, genetic, biologic, and synthetic implants are severely holding us back evolution-wise. Alien implants can include AI technology, bioengineering, and crystalline formations. They are produced by interdimensional beings, ETs, and some human scientists. Some implants are beneficial, but most are not, as they infringe on our spiritual, mental, emotional, and physical health. This is why my benevolent ET friends have helped me to create a remedy. Now, before I get into that, I'm just going to check the chat. Let's see if I have a question in there. Nope, I do not. Okay, we will carry on. So, alien implants and the human body, a summary. The purpose of implanting humans may be for experimentation, mind control, geoengineering and transhumanism, biotelemetry, which is tracking, and more. When alien implants are introduced to the body, they disrupt the electromagnetic balance and the homeostasis of the body. They often produce low-level electromagnetic frequencies known as EMF that interfere with our natural energetic and biological cycles. People with alien implants experience health issues as their bodies develop mechanisms to cope. Alien implants impact our energetic and auric fields, the body, and the mind, disconnecting us from our inner self and higher spiritual energies. Most people are unaware of their presence, but find that they do not thrive in spite of their best efforts. People with implants tend to have recurring headaches, digestive issues, cycles of anxiety and depression, poor sleep patterns, lack of energy, and adrenal fatigue, along with low immunity to disease with increased autoimmune responses. So you might be wondering, what is my ET-inspired alien implant remedy? Well, this alien implant remedy is a proprietary blend of essential oils, crystal frequencies, orgone energy, and guided meditation designed to work together to move energy and clear the energetic pathways. Alien implants block your energy pathways in order to alter your thoughts and feelings, behaviors and preferences, and they limit your healing potential. This alien implant remedy provides a specific combination of energetic frequencies specifically designed to disable and dissolve energetic implants that may be holding you back. So here's a little bit more about the remedy. Since the implants are essentially energetic in nature, the remedy must also involve frequency. Alien implant remedies must use cutting-edge technology to remedy alien implants and other invasive energetic frequency-related technologies. So with inspiration from my ET friends, I have created the following components. Specific Zen domes orgone generators, a pyramid and also a body disc that are made from raw, high-quality hematite, clear quartz, and copper bits, all contained in an organic resin matrix. A proprietary blend of high-grade, pure essential oils. There's one formulation that's in the foot oil and another formulation that's in the body spray. A daily guided meditation, which can be found on YouTube or on my website. Check out my Zen Domes Orgone Remedial Kits playlist on my YouTube channel for more information. So we'll just go a little bit further into how they actually work. By placing the pyramid near the bed, the ambient energies of the room are transmuted into purifying energy that flood your sleep area with orgone energy. Use the foot oil before you go to bed. This formulation supports the base and the sacral chakras while grounding the body to natural earth frequencies. When you use the body spray first thing in the morning and before the guided meditation, you support both third eye and crown chakras while connecting you to your higher self, the quantum field, and the heavenly realms. The above combination boosts the healing potential of the torus field, which is generated by your heart, and this supercharges the immune and other body systems. Place the body disc onto your heart chakra while you do the guided meditation. As the implants are removed, the energetic body has the chance to heal. Heal the energetic body, and the physical body recovers as a result. There are still a limited number of full-sized alien implant remedy kits still available from my website, but the mini kits are sold out. Check out these and more remedial energy kits at www.karenholtonhealthcoach.com. At this point, I must mention that this alien implant remedy is intended for adults, and the essential oil component should not be given to pets or children. Any video or brochure and instructions are presented as is for educational purposes only. They are not intended as a substitute for the diagnosis, treatment, or advice of a qualified licensed medical professional. The information should not be taken as medical advice, and in no way should anyone infer that we are practicing medicine. Seek the advice of a medical professional for proper application of this material to any specific situation. No statement here or on my website has been evaluated by the United States Food and Drug Administration, the Canadian Food Inspection Agency, the Department of Health Canada, or any other regulatory authority. Any product or service mentioned or described in this material or on the website is not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease. We recommend that you do your own independent research before purchasing anything. And with that, we're now going to shift over back to the quantum health transformation, which is political, exopolitical, and spiritually transformative. So remember that the personal is political. Every choice we make is a political expression. Start with steps 9, 8, and 7. They will teach you to open your mind and help you to think on a quantum level so that your awareness can expand. Introduction to Quantum Health Transformation 2.0. Quantum Health Transformation is for everyone who wishes to become the change we want to see in the world. This course will benefit anyone at any level of mental or physical health. It is ideal for those searching for a comprehensive, holistic lifestyle program, those experiencing ascension symptoms, those who are alternative healers, or those who simply want to expand their awareness. This online course is free with no strings attached, and to supplement the program, I also offer fully illustrated PDF versions of the Quantum Health Transformation Series 2.0 online course available from my website. So as mentioned before, steps 9, 8, and 7 open the mind and raise awareness. Steps 6, 5, and 4 teach you holistic detoxification, body, mind, and perceptions. Steps 3, 2, and 1 teach you skills that assist with ascension and or simply create a more peaceful and rewarding reality. This valuable information can be used along with the online course at your convenience for your own learning, and it can be shared in any teaching environment under the Fair Use Clause. This program is presented in universal terms, and it's available to the global community of truth seekers through my YouTube channel, www.youtube.com/c/Karen Holton TV, my website, and my other social media platforms. Open your mind to understand the basics of quantum physics and how you and your world are perfectly created for you to manifest anything which serves to our highest good. I believe that we can become the change that we wish to see in the world, and that we all could use an edge to assist with this process. When our personal lifestyles harmonize with the natural state of the earth and not the mainstream mindset, we heal the planet as we heal ourselves. Start with these practices found in the 9 steps to quantum health transformation. Logic, language, and lifestyle form your passport to a new and amazing reality. I will now briefly introduce you to the course materials. Step 9 Black, Introduction to Nubby Ball Tool and Light Shadow Integration. Now, this step is designed for those who wish to expand their field of awareness and learn more about the practical applications of quantum physics. It's remedial because it provides a simple understanding of quantum physics and its practical applications. It provides an alternative to old paradigm binary concepts which limit our ways of thinking and being. And it provides a remedy for denial, projection, and failure to thrive. Step 9 will teach you to expand your awareness about the dynamic, interconnected nature of all things, to ditch the drama and learn to look at issues more analytically and less emotionally, to understand issues more fully, to get a balanced sense of the whole and learn 4th and 5th dimensional thinking, how to approach light shadow work so that you can experience more balance and wisdom in your life. The next step is step 8, Red, Grounding and Birth of Core Belief Systems. It's designed for those who wish to feel more grounded, to soothe the mind, body, and soul, and to change belief patterns, making way for quantum recovery and personal evolution. It's remedial because it provides solutions for those who feel stressed out, anxious, or depressed. It provides alternative coping mechanisms and methods to improve sleep. It improves self-care, self-soothing, and self-centering practices. Step 8 will teach you environmental, personal, and spiritual grounding techniques. It will teach you about often overlooked sources of unconditional love, how to fuel a robust heart torus field, and methods of establishing positive belief systems and how to put them into action. Next, step 7, Orange, is called Developing New Core Belief Systems and Male-Female Energy Integration with Transgender Identity. It's designed for those who wish to find quantum balance, bypass the gender stereotypes, and incorporate the best traits into our own unique way of knowing and being. It's remedial because it challenges and assists us to overcome self-limiting beliefs. It creates more peace, abundance, and self-acceptance, and it replaces gender stereotypes with the best traits from societal and cultural norms. Step 7 will teach you methods to cast off undesired gender stereotypes, the basic mechanics of gender diversity, self-empowerment through self-creation and self-identity, and about the divine feminine and the divine masculine within. Next is step 6, Yellow, Detoxify and the Power of Emotions. Now this is divided up into 3 parts because it's a lot of information. Step 6, part 1 is External Detoxification. It's designed for those who wish to improve health and find a new level of physical well-being. It's remedial because it provides a holistic external detoxification program. It provides knowledge and understanding about the toxic elements we encounter daily and ways that we may be inadvertently poisoning ourselves. And it provides methods to detoxify the external body and offers simple, non-toxic, inexpensive alternative solutions. Step 6, part 1 will teach you how to identify common personal care and cleaning products that are toxic. a historical account of ways that people prevented the spread of bubonic plague and other diseases in the past. It will teach you to make your own do-it-yourself personal care and cleaning products which cost pennies. And it will teach you several sources to supply clean, healthy ingredients for your do-it-yourself products. Step 6, Part 2, Internal Detoxification. Now, this is also designed for those who wish to improve their health and find a new level of physical well-being. It's remedial because it provides a holistic internal detoxification program. It provides knowledge and understanding about the toxic elements we encounter daily in the typical diet and ways that we may be inadvertently poisoning ourselves internally by consuming them. It provides easy methods to detoxify the internal body and simple solutions to feel better fast. Step 6, Part 2 will teach you how to identify food-like products that are toxic, how to identify real health-restoring foods, tips to help you to deal with food addiction and obesity, and a daily, doable but comprehensive detoxification plan. Finally, Step 6, Part 3 is about emotional detoxification. It's designed for those who wish to improve their mental health and find a new way to benefit from the full range of emotions. It's remedial because it provides a holistic emotional detoxification program. It provides knowledge and understanding about how our emotions work. It provides helpful ways to interpret experiences and better coping techniques. Step 6, Part 3 will teach you how to identify food-like products that affect the opiate center of the brain and cause addiction, how to identify and listen to our internal guidance system, how to holistically care for the mind, to understand the interrelationship between brain stress, mental and physical discomfort, and to care for your mind so it can accept pleasure in the forms of happiness, peacefulness, and joyfulness. Next, we have Step 5, Green Food as Medicine and Another Source of Universal Love Energy. It's designed for those who wish to improve their state of well-being through a biologically appropriate diet. It's remedial because it provides another layer of detoxification through a biologically appropriate approach to eating. It upskills knowledge and understanding about how local, organic, fresh, raw, live, and wild foods add an abundance of sun energy to nourish and heal us. It provides an understanding of the relationship between spiritual enlightenment and the ways we care for our temple bodies. Step 5 will teach you how foods can serve as medicine, how Kirlian photography reveals the energetic quality of food, which is also present in our physical and etheric bodies, new information about veganism, pH, and juicing, and about do-it-yourself medicinals and how to identify edible wild plants. Next, there's Step 4, Blue, Understanding the Power of Heuristics and Speaking Your Truth. It's designed for those who wish to raise awareness and improve their learning sources and outcomes. It is remedial as it provides another layer of detoxification through an exploration of our learning influences. It upskills knowledge and understanding about how changes to the external and internal dialogue create a shift in perception, which assists you to speak your truth with amazing outcomes. It provides an understanding of quantum heuristics to better plot your life course and increase positive outcomes. Step 4 will teach you how the body produces biophotonic energy, how spiritual consciousness travels faster than the speed of light, how we can make better use of a multidimensional reality, and how negative habits and behaviors energetically harm the self and others. Next, we have Step 3, Indigo, Understanding and Using Perception within the Construct and Manifesting Change, designed for those who wish to become the change they wish to see in the world and or to facilitate the ascension process. It's remedial because it provides ascension skills to assist with personal evolution. It upskills knowledge and understanding about how we can change the past, present, and future. It provides an understanding of ways that we can work with the ebb and flow of the planets to improve outcomes. Step 3 will teach you about quantum field holography and how to change your past, how we can make better use of seasonal changes and the natural ebb and flow of life, the positive aspects of disappointment and making mistakes, and techniques to supercharge the law of attraction. Step 2, Violet, integration with higher selves. It's designed for those who wish to access their higher selves and the Akashic records, also known as the living library. It's remedial because it provides ascension skills to assist with personal evolution. It upskills knowledge and understanding about our subconscious mind and how it ties into the Akashic records and beyond. It provides a non-religious framework with which to understand and access higher dimensions. Step 2 will teach you about higher selves, spirit guides, and the Akashic records or living library in universal, non-religious terms. Techniques to access and influence the subconscious mind, the positive aspects of brain health and how this facilitates two-way inner communication, techniques to establish better two-way communication with our higher selves and our subconscious mind. Okay, I'm running out of time, so I don't really have time to go into step 1 white, but basically it's designed for those who wish to access feelings of comfort, happiness, and spiritual joy. It provides further ascension skills to assist with personal evolution. It upskills knowledge and understanding about the relationship between physical comfort, mental happiness, and spiritual joy, and it provides a clear path to spiritual bliss with many blessings. So, in conclusion, we must raise our awareness and do the work necessary to clean up our bodies, minds, and everything else so that we can pull in and hold the higher frequencies necessary for contact and evolution. If you want to make contact with ET and or participate in the Intergalactic Resettlement Program, take exquisite care of the temple body, raise your vibrational frequency, learn from the Quantum Health Transformation Program, and look into the CE5 movement. I want to give a special thank you to Gaz and Vanessa for hosting me on People for People Radio, and much light and love to you, the viewers. Thank you for sharing this time with me.